Hello, everybody.
Afternoon, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right. Last week we got the Frankenstein monsters episode.
Loved it. You're right.
Love how they're playing with genre.
Sure.
This not just this season, but just in general on the show. A lot of influence that they're kind of wearing on their sleeve, and I love that about the show.
Yeah, I'm enjoying. I know we're probably going to get into more serialized stuff for sure moving forward, and we have a little bit of it here, but I do kind of like the Monster of the Week episodes. I enjoy them a great deal.
I just find it endearing. I really like it. Even the vampire stuff, a lot of homage there too. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, a lot of charming homage throughout this, and Cordelia. Really growing on me as a character.
Who'd have thought?
A lot. I know. At no point did I think that would happen.
But she is one of the best characters in the show now.
Yeah,
I find her so enjoyable.
She gets a lot of the humor now. She gets to do a lot of the heavy lifting on the comedy along with Xander. And a little romance possibly between the two of them. We kind of hinted at it.
I still think I'm going to die on the Willow Xander hill.
I'm not.
Here's why. I think because we start the season off with him and Willow almost sharing a kiss.
Right.
It's interrupted, and it just kind of feels like we're going to return to that eventually. Now, she could very well move on.
Right.
But it just feels like the fact that we started the season off like that, I think we're going to return.
I don't. I think the fact that we get so close on the will we, won't we, I don't think it's actually going to happen. I think they're high school students. I think she is going to move on. I don't know if that means that Xander's ever going to date Cordelia, but I do think that he and Willow, because we've gotten to this stage, I feel like they're going to move on away from it more.
Well, we'll see.
Right.
Place your bets now, guys.
Right.
We'll see which camp you're in.
Yeah, everyone
that's seen the show. Yeah, don't spoil it, please.
No one has to bet. They all know.
Fair.
So everyone watches and be like, well, one of you two is a moron.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to see who's who.
Right. It could go either way.
It could.
But
it'd be funny. Like, I do think it was funny, though, that Cordelia did kind of like come on to him a little bit.
She did, yeah, absolutely.
He was like, I'm talking right now.
Well, I'm talking right now. Yeah. Why can't I find a girl? When Cordelia was ready to flirt with him pretty hard.
You saved my life.
Yeah. I think it's going to happen.
We'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, we should get started here. We're going to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us and give a special thank you to all of our super patrons, AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balaj Fuldez, Chris, Derek Peterson, Devin Garneau, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, Natasha Norris, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Torgir Linkstad, Trey Contreras, Wear Panda 47, and Yannick from Montreal. As always, guys, thank you so much. We are really, really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
Check the description. You will see the link to our Patreon page below. We are way ahead on Patreon of where we are on YouTube on everything. You're going to have to sync and watch along your own source material there, though, due to copyright law.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of educators tell students, think of your principal as your pal.
Not this guy.
Think of me as your judge, jury, and execution.
Oh, my God. That is bleak.
Of course.
Sheila has never burnt down a school building.
Well, that was never proven. The fire marshal said it could have been mice.
Mice.
Mice that were smoking?
Yeah, right.
You really are neck and neck here. It's quite exciting.
What does the winner get?
Expelled.
Does it say jail? I don't know.
How do you not get expelled for stabbing a teacher?
That's what I'm saying. Admitting to it.
Yeah.
I'm clear. Don't you feel clear? We're very clear.
Because you mess up this time, and your parents will be coming to clean out your lockers.
I love the fact that he thinks he's leaning into a villain role when he's just the school principal, in a town full of murdering monsters.
Yeah, right. Kids die here all the time.
Right.
It's no biggie. You'll have a nice soiree. Parents will love it. As long as nothing really bad happens between now and then, you'll be fine.
Of course. Yeah.
Cool vampire?
Yeah. Frosted.
And he's British, too. Like Billy Idol over
It's
here.
like
Yeah.
Billy Idol, didn't it? Crikey. I'm going to kill some high school students.
Yeah. He's riding in his old car, smoking a cigarette.
At least we're getting back to vampires now, we know.
Well, yeah. Okay, so with the master out of the way, we have to find a new big bad, right?
I don't know if we're going to find one this season at all.
I guess we got the kid. He's kind of like the anointed one.
The what?
The kid.
Oh, yeah, I think he's the big bad.
Yeah, he's the big bad.
Someone has to take his place.
As long as the Slayer's alive, whoever takes his place will be sharing his grave.
That's probably true.
It'll be the greatest event since the crucifixion. And I should know. I was there.
Of course.
I fed off a flower person, and I spent the next 6 hours watching my hand move.
So they can get drugged up from their victims.
Do you know what I find what's real good with Slayers? killing them.
Can you?
A lot faster than Nancy boy there. There was this one Slayer during the Boxer Rebellion.
Drusilla.
Drusilla.
I plant them, but they always die. Everything I put in the ground withers and dies.
She's got creepy eyes, doesn't she?
Does, yeah, she scared me.
I'm cold.
Spike's all into her.
Yeah.
I'm a princess.
That's what you are.
Any of you want to test who's got the biggest wrinklies round here? Step on up.
Wrinklies.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never really heard him referred to that, but yeah.
Killer. Killer, Spike. Killer for me.
It's done.
It's not gonna happen, man.
Nah, dude.
So, how about this Slayer? Is she tough?
Yeah.
Ow.
That was great timing.
I think they'll all agree that I always bring a pen to class ready to absorb the knowledge. What can you really tell about a person from a test score?
Whether or not she's ever going out with her friends again.
Oh, that.
That's actually good. That's a good answer.
What I don't want is to be disappointed in you again.
That's fair.
Well, it's the last thing that I want, too. I'm trying. I really am. I have a lot of pressure on me right now.
Yeah, she's not a bad student. I mean, she's
Right, yeah.
cuts class, but
Right.
you know,
I have a job.
I mean, yeah.
Sheila's
really,
a
yeah.
no-show.
slaying all the time and then
Right.
trying to be a student.
Yeah.
I can study and party and do parent-teacher night and make my mother proud as
Spread yourself thin.
Yeah.
long as I don't have to
Buffy,
fight vampires.
there is nothing in the Chronicles.
I have done homework at a bar before. It's a bad idea.
Possible, yeah.
What's the up, guys?
Miss Calendar has been researching, surfing on her computer, and she's
Surfing on a computer.
being a tad flip, don't you think? This is serious.
And getting kicked out of school is laughs aplenty.
In Vampire Crusade, parent-teacher conference.
Well, we'll help.
Yeah, I'll whittle steaks.
And I can research stuff.
And while I'm whittling, I plan to whistle a jaunty tune.
Jaunty.
I feel an expulsion coming on.
No, actually, Sheila's been helping us for hours. She just went out to get some more paint.
Sheila tied one on.
Yeah, she did. Good save for her,
Yeah.
though, yeah.
Just make sure everything is perfect on Thursday.
Yes, sir. And also, somebody get her a Bloody Mary.
Right. Little hair of the dog.
Yeah.
Did you really burn down a school building one time?
Mm-hmm.
Well, not actually one time.
That was Xander.
What is he doing?
I love it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I was feeling.
You said it wrong.
It was just stink.
You're just not focused.
Yeah, you're at a bar trying to study.
Guys, I'm all alone out there. Somebody has to dance with me.
Well, we are studying.
Come on, one dance. You've been studying nearly 12 minutes.
You know, he's not a very big guy. He probably weighs about 115 pounds. I think she can take him.
She's got this. That guy looks familiar.
He's a frosted mini pearl.
Yeah. That lead singer does look familiar, right?
I don't know. I'm sure he's really tough when they,
Sure.
when it gets going. But yeah, he doesn't look imposing. Mm-hmm. He looks like a very nice young Cold Stone Creamery employee.
Cold Stone Creamery.
Slayer.
Slay.
Nice.
Response,
That was good.
Yeah.
Get her out of here! Oh, the steak would be nice!
Yeah.
Go find a steak.
Just watching her tonight. Yeah, let's check her out.
That took me a second.
Yeah.
I don't need to wait for St. Vigius. You're mine.
You had that coming, leaning over like that. Yeah.
I'll give him a hand.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
You'll find out on Saturday.
Happens on Saturday.
I kill you.
Nice line.
Yeah.
You guys weren't lying about having a Cadillac, were you? Because I'm crazy about a Cad.
Oh my god.
Were girls in the early 2000s into Cadillacs?
What's going on? Where are you guys?
I guess we're still in the 90s. Yeah.
Who are you?
Who do you want me to be?
A nice person?
Yeah, please.
Hey, wait up. What's your name?
Spike.
No, yep.
Well, whoever he is, we'll need all the help we can get come this Saturday.
So this night of St. Vigius deal, if they're gonna attack in force, aren't we thinking vacation?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Thought you said you might show.
You said you weren't sure if you were going.
I was being cool.
Wow, 2 centuries of dating. If you only had 2 a year, that's still like 400 dates with...
Oh, thanks, Willa.
Why do they call it a mace?
Why would she want to keep her mom away, though? I mean...
I'd want her to meet that guy.
Yeah.
That guy's weird.
Super weird.
Yeah,
Angel.
no, I think Snyder would make a bad impression. I think, Mom, meet this guy.
Plus, he said if they do a good job, then
Right.
like, he'll put in a good word with their parents.
He also said he's judge, jury, and executioner.
That's also true. But I think, yeah, one sit down at that principal should be like, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Idiot mob. This is the place for us. The Hellmouth will restore you.
Oh, good reveal. I didn't catch that.
And then, God, this town will burn.
Oh, pretty.
You know, so the doll has like something on its mouth.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Like it's bound the mouth. Yeah, gagged.
Vigius is coming up. Should be a party.
You should go up with them and cleanse.
True.
This might scare Sheila straight here. She might be
Right.
like, joining the chess team.
Right. All right. No more drinking.
Yeah.
You see, Miss Edith, if you'd been good, you could watch with the rest.
Oh, nice.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Cordelia's helping.
I like that. I like
I
the
do too, yeah.
Cordelia more.
3 nights, the unholy one scourged.
She was using a machete to cut cucumbers, right?
Yeah.
Culminating in a savage attack on the night of St. Vigius.
Does anybody remember when Saturday night meant date night?
You sure don't.
3 minutes.
So can I go now? She doesn't need this many steaks. I mean, if this guy Spike is as mean as you all said, it should be over pretty quickly.
Wow.
You guys hold down the fort. I'm punch bound.
Also, I feel like you can't have too many steaks.
Yeah.
I would have like 4 on me at all times.
I would just want to have like a suit covered in spikes. Like, hug me.
Just wooden spikes.
Yeah.
It's a fashion statement, really.
Just run around like a porcupine, you know?
Yeah.
What kind of punch did you make?
Lemonade. I made it fresh and everything.
How much sugar did you use?
Sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah, sugar.
Yeah, I was gonna introduce you, but, she wouldn't have said much. You know, she doesn't speak a word of English.
Yeah, that's not going to
he's
fly.
gonna buy that, yeah.
I have at least 3 lives to contend with, none of which really mesh. It's kind of like oil and water and a third unmeshable thing.
Vinegar.
I can see the oil.
Oh, come on.
Now that is a woman that knows how to moisturize. Did it, like, skip a generation?
But you haven't seen the boiler room yet, and you know, that's really interesting, what with the boiler being in the room and all.
This is where we killed Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Buffy's mother?
Principal Snyder. I'm afraid we need to talk. My office is down here.
She did a good job.
Yeah,
You said...
get a vibe from this guy.
He didn't look very happy.
But you did such a good job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My guess? 10th high school reunion? You'll still be grounded.
Cordelia, have some lemonade.
Good.
Also, I think she'll be fine. Like her mom's
I
gonna be
do
like,
too.
that guy was so weird.
Right? Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
He puts off a Buffalo Bill vibe for sure.
Yeah. Wait.
I think your suggestion of running away this Saturday might have been a good one. Spike has forged 2 slayers in the last century.
But they're not Buffy.
Yeah, exactly.
In the car. Now.
So he did sell her down the river.
Look how satisfied
he was
is
really
himself.
smug, wasn't he?
I guess
Turn the lights off. Party's over.
Yeah.
Buffy's in trouble.
Parent-teacher conference is done.
Right?
Yeah.
Get out.
He didn't even say anything.
No, he didn't. Okay.
Well, if it's dark, she can fight him.
Right.
Nobody really knows it's her.
Her mom's going to see her do this. Like, this is going to, kind of blow this up a little bit.
Still, catching a chair to the face, vampire or not, that would suck.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
Solid contact.
Is that Willow?
Yeah.
Look out!
Yeah. It's like Snyder's going to see. Everyone's going to, see what Buffy is. It's kind of blow the show up a little bit.
Yeah, unless she can, get him somewhere and, hide him. And be like,
right. That's where they can't see.
Yeah. Well, no, she's in there with him.
I'm a veal kind of guy. You're too old to eat. Oh, but not to kill.
It's fairly graphic.
That was really graphic on the reveal.
Yeah.
Find Angel. He knows about Spike. We need him.
No, I'm not going anywhere until I know that Buffy and Willow are all right.
No one will be all right unless we get some help.
I like that Xander is so heroic this season. You know what I mean?
A lot more aggressive this season.
I didn't get much of a look, but is there something wrong with their faces?
Yes. BCP.
Oh my God.
Gang on PCP.
They will kill everybody in this room. Nobody goes out, nobody comes in until I say so. Do you hear me?
Who do you think you are?
The Slayer.
I'm the one that knows how to stop them.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I find one of your friends first. I'm going to suck them dry. And use their bones to bash your head in.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Are you getting a word picture here?
Stop breaking wood. Yeah, make a steak.
Spike!
Full on Die Hard.
Doesn't say Die Hard, yeah.
I am the Watcher. I am responsible for her, and I have to go.
Rupert! Be careful.
Yeah, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss goodbye. Nice.
That kind of got me.
Yeah.
Where's Xander?
He got out through the stacks. He's getting Angel.
Good.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What's your plan?
Well, they split up to hold us here, so I'm gonna take them one-on-one. Set them up and knock them down.
Let's have a good action sequence here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Watch your back.
With some weapons. It is like Die Hard.
Yeah. Come out to the coast. We'll get together. Have a few laughs.
What I say goes, and I say this is not happening.
Well, then, I guess the danger's over.
Right.
I'm not waiting for them to open the doors. I'm getting out.
Unknown guy.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen to him.
She's a student. What does she know?
You think the principal's gonna die?
He could. I want him to stay around. I do.
I know. But we get
I love the character.
We get 3 different principals. It'd be awesome.
Right.
Door solid. Use your head.
That was unnecessary.
Yeah, unknown guy gets it, yeah.
That's good.
The leg shaking is
Yeah, that was nice.
I think he's gone. He could come back.
What was that?
What are we gonna do?
Wait till morning when the sun's up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is Die Hard.
Straight up, dude.
Yeah, I think this is going to change the dynamic of the show.
Look, just hang on for one more minute until I tell you to open the door.
It's kind of like in superhero movies, like whenever the secret identity goes away. And
Yeah. People know.
It's kind of cool.
End of Iron Man.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late. There's some really weird guys outside.
Shh.
Killer.
Yeah. She would be a vampire.
This should be fun.
She gives vampire vibes.
She does. And you turn your back on her.
Don't turn your back. She's got an axe.
Angeles! Spike! I'll be damned!
Xander's along for the ride.
Yeah.
Keeps her off my back when I feed. People still fall for that Anne Rice routine.
Anne Rice. No.
Stay behind me.
Buffy, turn around.
Yeah. They're hiding her face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Is he going to see the no shadow?
Do they have shadows?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it works like reflections or not.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good reveal.
Oh, man.
That was cool.
Okay. Well,
You think you can fool me?
what was the plan there? Was he going to stop him before they bit Xander?
Yes, yeah.
Come on, people. This isn't a spectator sport.
Yeah, run, Xander.
Yeah, go.
Oh, I smell the blood of a nice, ripe girl.
That didn't rhyme, man.
We really need weapons for this.
I just like them.
I just like them.
They make me feel all manly.
Well, how are you going to kill a vampire without weapons?
As a personal favor from me to you, I'll make it quick. It won't hurt a bit.
No, Spike. It's gonna hurt a lot.
The writing has been so much fun in this episode.
Yeah, it really
like
has been.
The trash talk and stuff.
Really quippy, yeah.
Yeah.
And the action's great.
Yeah. I feel like they've really stepped up the stunts this season, too.
This way.
Yeah, just go. You can't help your daughter fight vampires.
No.
Okay.
Nice.
You get the hell away from my daughter.
Get away from her, you.
Women.
Hey, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
We didn't need to go there. No.
Nobody lays a hand on my little girl.
So much to talk about here. And it looks like Spike is going to get a multi-episode arc, too.
Yes.
I got a body inside, and I got another one on the south lawn.
Yep.
It looks like he was pulled right through the window.
I told him not to go through that window.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You liar.
Snyder.
So when you gave him my neck to chew on, why didn't you clock him before he had a chance to clock you?
That's what I was saying.
I had to see if he was buying it or not. And if he bit me, what then? We would have known he bought it.
Oh my god.
You want the usual story? Gang-related, PCP?
What you have in mind, the truth?
Right.
So they know about it?
Gang-related, PCP.
What? That's a twist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep better knowing all that.
But how long till this wears off and you start ragging on me again?
Next episode.
This week and a half.
And if you get me out of this, I swear.
Oh my god. That's funny.
I forgot about him.
A slayer with family and friends. That sure as hell wasn't in the brochure.
Yeah.
You should lay down your life. Our numbers are depleted. The Feast of St. Vitus has been ruined by your impatience.
I was rash. I would do it exactly the same, only I'd do this.
Whoa. Okay.
Didn't see that coming.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
From now on,
oh, whoa.
and a little more fun around here.
That's crazy.
Definitely didn't see that coming.
No. I thought
see what's on
TV was
TV.
just kind of be like the main
Around,
guy.
yeah.
He's gone now. Holy cow.
Okay.
All right.
So Spike's in charge now.
Big bad.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Spike's the new big bad.
Well, there you go.
This episode changed a lot of things kind of moving forward for the season, didn't it?
A ton. I kind of thought he'd be like, because when he rolled into town, I was like, okay, this guy's going to be somebody. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because we're not, if it's a vampire, the rule of thumb is kind of like, okay, he's not the monster of the week. He's going to play into the main story.
Sure. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
You know, so for a second there, I was like, okay, well, the Anointed One's still running things. I kind of forgot about him because we don't really see him that often.
No,
you know what I mean? Like a Palpatine Vader situation,
right?
In a way, you know what I mean? Like you got the big bad, then you have like the lackey that kind of handles stuff.
Sure.
But with him doing that really does.
Yeah, that
change
changes.
things
Yeah,
now.
we've got a lot of differences. One, we had at least three big things there, right? Mm-hmm. We have obviously Spike is now kind of running is running the villain side of things,
for sure.
At least for who knows how long.
Yeah.
Two, Buffy's mom knows that Buffy is into some very heavy extracurriculars that includes fighting vampires. Mm-hmm. And three, Principal Snyder and the cop all seem to know
what's going
on, right? That something bigger is going on there. Do you want me to tell the press your usual line, or do you want me to say the truth? It's like,
so
give them the line.
There's some people in that town though that clearly know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It kind of reminds me of the Invisible episode.
Yeah.
When the FBI shows up.
Right, yeah.
Like there's people are in the know.
Sure.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense because it's kind of like, well, everyone's just cool with this. Well, no, it's being swept under the rug.
The bodies piling
it's
up
being
and
lied
stuff.
about.
Right.
Yeah.
Two more dead people at the school.
Yeah. And I love this, like PCP. Throw that out there. Also, we 100% that her. I guess the mom would know it's vampires because like she saw her stake several. I was gonna say maybe she bought the PCP thing. I don't know, but no, she saw people like evaporate. So
yeah.
I like that. I always like it's a trope in like superhero sequels that like where like somebody else learns about the secret identity. I like it. I
do too
because I don't think I'm gonna use the superhero thing as a comparison here for a second, but I like it because I don't think you can keep that a secret for so long. You know what I mean?
Sure, like
it gets tired
7
after a while.
seasons, right? Yeah.
Like I mean, even does Aunt May ever find out about Peter Parker?
Does what?
Does Aunt May ever find out about Peter Parker?
In the Marvel movie, she did.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you kind of have to. Like you kind of have to bring in more characters in the know. I like that her mom knows that. It's not everyone really.
Right.
It's just the mom. And I think it will bring them closer as mother and daughter.
Right.
More of an understanding. She doesn't have to lie to her really anymore.
Sure. Not as much anyway.
Not as much.
You have to lie a little bit for like you can't be like I'm going to go out and kill things. You know.
Sure.
But yeah. At least her mom understands when she's not home late or whatever.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
not getting into trouble. I'm okay.
Right.
I'm just saving
doing
the
my
world.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Also, Xander being heroic. Love to see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And I was right with him there. It's like they were both going into bite, and Spike punched Angel, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, what was the plan otherwise?
Really gambling with my life.
Yeah, he really was. So I'm glad Xander came back around to that.
It's like, hey man, not cool.
Yeah.
And also with Spike being in charge now, he has a different approach than like the Anointed One and even the Master really did. They were kind of more subtle and like in the
he's
shadows.
way more aggressive for
They're
sure.
Like, no, we'll trash the school. We don't care.
Yeah, he's way more impulsive, which I think makes him more unpredictable.
Way more unpredictable. Harder villain then.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to bet she's probably going to get some help from Snyder or whoever the heck is in charge of all of that. Who is Snyder really? Is he like
right? Yeah,
some kind of weird government agency?
Yeah.
Like what is that whole deal?
Yeah, there's definitely something more there.
And I know they're not going to tell us right away, but I'm looking forward to seeing what that is.
That's going to be. I feel like that's going to be a long evolution into understanding that. Yeah, this episode, and I think this is episode 3 on the season.
Only 3, yeah.
It like almost felt like a season premiere in that like so much shifted and changed here. You know,
like a premiere, like a mid-season episode.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They really planted the seeds for a lot of things going forward.
I think so too. Yeah,
and I like they're introducing Spike early on too, because now it's like it's a good misdirect.
Sure.
To think that we're gonna have the Anointed One be like the bad guy for like this. However long the foreseeable future,
right?
Just to be like, nope, we're wiping the slate clean now.
Yeah, and as we change things up from season 1 into season 2,
Smooth
now
transition.
we're really changing the show.
Yeah,
a lot. Kind of curious how long. I mean, don't say anything. I know some of you guys get a little jumpy on this show, but how long Spike's going to be around as clearly the main villain?
Sure, and also like,
although the girl. I can't remember her name.
Oh,
not Drusilla or whatever, but the Sheila, yeah. How long
she's out there too?
Sheila's out there too. So we kind of have a lot of new villains here that could kind of be mainstays. With obviously Spike being the primary one.
Yeah, of course.
Interesting.
And also he's got a connection to Angel.
And he does have a connection to Angel.
He was his Yoda.
His Yoda, yeah. That's a great line. This is a fun episode, guys. I look forward to see where they're really going with all of this now.
Yeah.
Catch you soon.
See ya.